morning, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Yep. Well, it is that time to get the hell up out of here and see if we can't make it with the even side of my transmission not working. I mean, it's working, but it's not working right. It's making a god-awful noise. I told the boss man about it. He said, try to get it all still. Well, okay. And so that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Anywho, oh shit. I'm backing out of this spot here. May as well back right on over to the fuel island and do what I got to do. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna inside and get what I need to get. And then and get on the road and hope for the best. Yep. Oh boy. Got some trash that I need to get rid of. Yeah. Everything. Look at this fool. Back right out of a spot into the fuel island. Yeah, well, if you can do that, do it. Well, I'm going to drive around and I can do it that way. But anywho, alright. Get rid of my trash. Go in here and get some drink, and then I'll get back with y'all. Well, that's just weird. It ain't making the noise this morning that it was making yesterday. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. There's old flat top, but it's too dark to get that truck. But there's a NASCAR hauler around here. I wanted to get a video of him, so I'll get back with y'all here in a second. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. There's the NASCAR rig. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Look at that. Hell yeah. Alright. Well, here we go, folks. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can make it to Georgia. Hopefully it don't give me no issues and it ain't making a noise. No, I just heard it. Damn it. Yep, right there it is. Well, it is what it is. Ain't do shit about it now. I will be stopping up here in about 47 miles at the little pig store. Y'all hear that? Anyhow, yeah. I'll be stopping up here. Get me some pigs. Last night I had a loaded baked potato. I mean, this baked potato, that's all I have for dinner. That's how big the baked potato was. It was huge. But yeah, I'm a little hungry this morning. But anyhow, we on the big road, trucking up. Let's go, let's go. There comes the inspection station. It's all locked up, no flashing lights. So yeah, we're good to go. Right now, I got the truck in 11th gear. Let me show y'all. See right there? It's a 12-speed transmission. I put it in 11th and locked it there. That way it ain't in that 12th gear messing up. All right, folks. Yeah, we at the 575, about 7 miles. We're gonna stop so I can get my little pigs. Yeah. I never did get no damn fuel yesterday. I'm gonna have to stop over to Louisiana and get fuel. You know, probably just put about 50 gallons in here. That'll be enough to get me. Well, I don't know. With running in 11th gear, I know 50 gallons would be enough running in 12th, but I don't know. If running in 11th, I'm running higher RPM, so I don't know what my fuel mileage is going to be. Let's see what the truck says. 6.2 right now is what it's saying I'm getting. But that ain't too bad, I don't guess, considering. And I'm pulling all these hills and everything a lot better with it running 11th gear. So that's what I don't get. If he would, you know, when he gets these trucks, if he would set the parameters where the RPM, you know, in 12th gear, I'm probably running, you know, 1400 RPMs at 72 miles an hour. But you're lugging, you're dragging, you're lugging the whole freaking time. It don't pull the hills worth of shit. That's why a lot of times I gotta shift when I get on the hills. I'll downshift them up. But right now, you know, see, I'm pulling these hills with no damn issue because I'm up in the RPMs. I'm at 17 and a half, and it's pulling right on up these hills. But anywho, that's my opinion. You know, I ain't no truck owner. I'm just an SFTD. You know, that's why a lot of these owners look at us truck drivers. We're just a bunch of SFTDs. There go my name of the company, or my name of my YouTube channel. And those of you new subscribers, if you don't know what that stands for, that's acronym for stupid effing truck driver. But anyhow, you know, and a lot of people, and I understand he's probably had, more often than not, he's had drivers that don't know what the hell they're talking about. But I've been doing this shit 30 years. I've been in damn near every truck under the sun. You know, when they first come out with these automatics, they still had clutches in them. I drove one of the first automatics back in 2000 when they first come out with them. And Mac was the first, well, that was the first one I drove. It might have been Volvo. I don't know, but I know Mac was the first one I drove with an automatic. And it still had a clutch. You know, you didn't have, once you put it in, if you had to go into reverse, you had to use the clutch to take off. Just like the same in drive, you had to use the clutch. You know, if you're stopping at a red light, you had to use the clutch to take off. Then once you took off, it shifted the gears. But they didn't have, I don't know. But what I was getting at, you know, I've drove about everything under the sun from 18 speed to fully automatic. You know, my favorite transmission, as far as is a 13 speed. But then again, also these automatics, I love the automatic, but you know, I got 750,000 miles and the bitch went out. And not saying that the regular standard transmission does not go out, but an automatic transmission runs $25,000, $30,000 to replace, where a standard transmission is $7,000, $8,000. So yeah, that's the difference. That's what a boss man said when he buys, if and when he buys any more new trucks, they're all going to be 13 speeds. Yeah. So, and I don't mind shifting until I get into Atlanta or Dallas, and then you got, that's when you're working that damn clutch so damn much, your freaking leg goes numb. Yeah. Anywho, here come old large car. Yeah, look at him go. Yes, sir. I told him we got one of those sitting at the yard. A little flat top 359. I told him put a transmission or put a motor in that bitch. Let me go with it. You know, I'm tired of these damn new trucks and breaking down all the time. Just put me old. You know, he's got a motor built for that truck, motor built and painted, but that truck's gonna be his show truck evidently. He's building it for show. He ain't gonna let nobody come out here and run it. But it is what it is. Anyhow, alright, we got about 5 miles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Alright, folks, we've made it here. Now I'm gonna run in and get my pig. Well, that's messed up. They ain't even had the little pigs in there this morning. I talked to the lady that does the cooking, and she said that she can't order like she used to. And they're not ordering from where they used to order from. It's totally different now, and they're messing up. I told her that y'all messing up. So I'm gonna stop coming here. But anyhow, I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Then one more for the road. I got a W9. Yes, sir. Alright, folks. Yeah, I got a breakfast burrito out of there. I had to get something in it. And to be honest, it ain't. Yeah, there's more egg on here than anything. You know, don't get me wrong, I like eggs, but when I bite into it, I want to taste the meat too. And the potatoes and the egg. I want to taste all of it. But all I'm tasting is egg. But anyway, it is what it is. I'll get back with y'all after I eat my burrito. Oh, about 25 miles from the state line. Yeah. From right, yeah. Yep, 25 miles. We at the 611 mile marker. The state line is the 636. So, yeah, that'd be 25 miles. And then I'm gonna stop over there at the 33 and throw some fuel in here. I don't know. Maybe get a shower. big bump. Alright, I'll get back with you. Oh boy, now we done run into the fog. Yeah, I don't like the fog. But it is what it is. Right now I can still somewhat see all right, halfway decent, but it looks like it's fixing to get thicker. Yeah. Oh well. Anywho. It's all good. It ain't too bad. We got 5 miles to the state line, folks. Oh shit! There's a damn rolled over car in the middle right back there up against the cables there in the middle. I seen the fire truck. It was on the right side of the road, so I just thought they might have been a shoulder fire, but no. There was an SUV. If you look, hold on. If you look right there in the middle, they got the reflective, well, the cable. Y'all know out here in Texas, they got cables. They don't have like a Jersey wall, they got cables there. Well, anyhow, yeah, it was rolled over against the cables. Anyways, yeah, they ain't even got no lanes or nothing blocked right now. There's just the fire trucks there. No police or nothing, so that must have just happened. Well, it's about the 633 and a half, 634. Y'all gonna have a rolled over 4-incher in the middle. The fire truck is on the right shoulder. They ain't got no police there yet. Alright, anyhow. Right. There is the state line. Welcome to Louisiana, folks. Local time is 6:35 and it is 69 degrees. Yep. Alrighty then. Well, we got about 11 miles up here. We're going to catch that 220 bypass and go around Freeport. And then go from there. I think, like I said earlier, we're going to stop at the 33 and throw, I don't know. Y'all heard that, the green light. Anyhow, we may stop at the 33 and get a shower, throw some fuel on, and then yeah, roll on from there. I don't know, I might go on to the 112, but it's still too early in my clock to stop. I mean, yeah, I got to be down below that 5-hour mark to stop. Right now I'm at 6.5. So yeah, we'll go to West Monroe and do all that this morning. Yep. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all up here at 220. Alright, folks, we got 220 coming up. Yeah, sunrise coming up too. Maybe we can get a good view of the sunrise when we're going across the lake. I don't know what it is with these damn dump trucks around here. They all want to race. Most of the time a damn dump truck, they going slow as molasses. But all these, that's the second one now that wanted to race me. But anyhow, here we are getting on 220, folks. Yep. This adds 4 miles to my trip for those new subscribers. Yeah, but right now they got I-20 shut down for all commercial trucks. If you don't have a delivery in Shreveport, you cannot go through. There's no through traffic. Well, if you're in a car, you can go through, but as far as semi trucks, we're not allowed through Shreveport right now unless you got a delivery. But anyhow, it is what it is. They'll have to redo 220 by the time they get done redoing 20 through town. They'll have to redo 220 because it's getting beat up with all this extra traffic. And it's been probably a year and a half now they've been working on it, so they ought to be getting done here soon. But who knows? Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all up here at the lake. Alright, folks, here we are on Cross Lake. Yep, we ain't gonna get to see no sunrise because it's too foggy. Yeah, I mean, you can't even see the water right now, it's so foggy out there. See, we own the water, but you cannot see it on either side. But it is what it is. Yeah. Alright, well, about 13 miles, we'll be back on I-20. For those of you that don't know, this is a Cross Lake. That's the name of the lake, Cross Lake. And it's right outside of Shreveport here on 220. Yep. Right here, these lights on these bridges, they normally lit up blue, but they red today. But yeah, y'all can see the fog a little better here. Well, you can see it back there on the lake too, but yeah. Oh, great. I can't get over, and there's a lot of traffic coming. Get on the, yeah, I gotta slow down. Now I can get over. Anywho, see, I didn't understand that. That fool, I had my blinker on, he wouldn't let me over. He had to come past me just to get over and exit. I just don't understand that. But anyhow, it is what it is. My window is getting splattered right now with bugs. Y'all can't really see them that much, but yeah, it's getting splattered right now. The bugs are out, but they're always out in Texas and Louisiana, yeah. In the dark, I mean, some of these bugs as big as birds. Alright, anyhow, we're 9 miles from I-20. Right here is going to be the Red River. We ain't going to be able to see it, but we are crossing the Red River right now. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. See, there ain't no visual of the river right now. Back on I-20. Yep. Oh, all this damn bounce what it is here the last couple of days. Ain't nothing really sit right on my stomach. Good Lord. Anyhow, back on I-20. Yep. And we still at 6 hours on the clock, so me stopping up here 5 miles ain't gonna happen. We'll go on to the 112. It's about 75 miles. Yep. Alright, well, anywho, I'll get back with you. Boy, now we got a mixture of sun and fog. I don't know what's worse. I think the sun's worse. I can still somewhat see with the fog, but damn, that sun is blinding the shit out of you. Yeah, back in the fog. Can't see nothing. I know there's a couple cars up there ahead of me, but they don't have their lights on, so I can't see them. Up there's one just come out the fog a little bit. But anyhow, we're at 70 something. Yeah, we're about 50 miles or so from West Monroe. Yeah. Yeah, we're at the 76, so. We're a little less than 50 miles. It's 40 miles. Yeah, 40 miles to where we will stop. Take a break. Take a shower. All that good, happy horse manure. Yep. No, I might throw some fuel in here too, but I'm gonna take a shower first, and I'll decide whether I want fuel or not. Gotta get this burrito out my stomach. Ugh. Anyway, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks, here we are, West Monroe. Yep. Go in here and get a shower and you hear that? Oh, God. My son asked me this morning, how can you tell when the transmission's bad? Well, you can hear it for one. There's no vibrations or nothing, but you can damn sure hear it. See, it's like right there. Man. Anywho, it is what it is. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be here a while. I've got 3 guests ahead of me. Yeah, I might go ahead and start my damn laundry. pull around here to a different parking spot though, where I ain't walking so far. Alright, well anyhow, I'll get back with y'all. Yes sir, yes sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, yep. Alright folks. Well, an hour and a half later and we back rolling. You know, when I reserved the shower, it said there was 3 people ahead of me. Before I can even get my clothes gathered, the shower was ready. I was like, well, I'm already committed now. I'm doing laundry. So yeah, it got done. It needed to get done. But anywho, it is what it is. Now we rolling east. Yep. And yeah. Still got all that damn noise coming out the transmission. Which, yeah, I didn't figure it was going to disappear. But anyhow, it's all good. See, you hear it? Yeah. I go on and shift on up to 11. Be honest, I mean, hell, I could probably run this truck for a month. For a month, the way it is, you know, just running it on manual and in 11th gear. You know, as long as I don't stay in the even, what it is, the even side of the gears. See, I got a 12 speed, so you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. And then you got the odd side, which is 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. But a 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11, as long as I'm in one of them gears, I'm good. So yeah, we'll see what's up. I mean, yeah, I'll talk to the boss man when I get to Austell. If he tells me to bring it to Florida, and I'll bring it to Florida, or I'll make another round with it. I don't know, we'll see. But anywho, it is what it is. Yep. Alright, well, we in Monroe now, folks. We still 490 miles away from Austell. Will we make it today? I don't know. I mean, saying right now I'll get there at 7. Time I stop and get fuel, it'll be 7:30. I don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna go all the way. I might stop right there in McCalla and be done. Get fuel in the morning and then ease on in. But anyhow, we'll see. I'll get back with y'all. folks. Here we are coming up to there's the green light. And yeah, we got the mighty Mississippi coming up here. Yep. And then yeah, I still ain't got no damn fuel. But I'm in between 3/8 and a half a tank, so it's closer to a half a tank than it is to 3/8. So I think I'm good to get to McCalla, but I don't know. Anyhow, right up around the corner here is gonna be the mighty Mississippi, which it ain't so mighty right now, we all know that, but it's still the Mississippi River. Yep. Well, that's a good looking old classic. It went by the Classic XL Freightliner, yes sir. Big bump. It looks like it's gonna rain too. Yeah, look over here, you can see them. Well, damn it, what the hell happened? Well, anyhow, right up here is gonna be the Mississippi. I was trying to show y'all the bridges where you can see the bridges over the trees, but how we coming up to them? Well. Oh boy. I wonder if it's still low. They got some rain yesterday. Oh, what I was going to say, yeah, I was just talking to Peanut Brain. He's in Georgia right now, just left Tennessee, but he lives up there. Yeah, it's still low. Look over on that side too. You can see. But anyhow, yeah, he just left. And it's raining over there. Welcome to Mississippi, folks. Local time is 11:35 and it is 85 degrees. But yeah, he just left Cleveland and it's raining on him over there. On 59, just got on 59 South or whatever. Yeah. Anyhow. He's had 2 transmissions do the same thing mine's doing right now. That's why I knew as soon as it started, I knew something. I knew what it was. Well, he's had 2 of them do the same thing. The bad thing is they're warranted up to 750,000 miles. Mine's got 751,000 miles. So really it's 1,100 miles over the warranty. Yep. Unless he can tell them, hey, it went out at 749.9 and that extra mileage is him driving the truck home. But I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. But anyhow, from what I'm being told, my red truck, the transmission went out on it. It ain't even got 500,000 miles on it. My old the red one I had. And but I find out I don't think it was a transmission that went out. It was something else. It wasn't boss man that told me that. It was some other driver. But anyhow, all right. Well, I'll get back with y'all. And Mississippi scale is closed. Yep. So we're good to go. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're in this construction zone now. Hopefully they go on so I ain't got to shift. I don't want to have to shift. But yeah, we getting back to our side of the road now. I was gonna stop back there in Tallulah, but I talked myself out of it. You know, there at the buffet, the Chinese buffet. But since I stopped for an hour and a half to do laundry and get a shower, I talked myself right out of stopping for food. And now I wish I'd have stopped because I'm hungry, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Anywho. Alright, come on, truck, let's go. Whoop, whoop, let's go. Here we go. Luckily, this load I got ain't real heavy, so I can keep it in 11th gear. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with them. Alright, well, we got some blue lights up here on the right, so I suppose everybody wants to stop. Yeah. Anywho, down to 50 miles an hour. But I know right up around the corner here, won't be long, we're going to be down to 0 miles an hour. Because we are coming into Jackson, folks. And they've been working on. Oh, there's a wreck over there on the westbound side. Well, yeah. Looks like he lost the wheel. It wasn't a wreck. Looked like if it was a wreck, it was just a single car accident. Anywho, all right. Well, I'll get back to y'all. All right, folks. Right up here, gonna be the spot where 20 and 59 comes together. Well. And for the next 128 miles, we'll be running east and north, or north and east, or east and north, whichever way you want to say it, you know. I'm running Highway 20, so I'm going to say we're running east and north. Let's see right over here to the right. That truck right there coming from the right, they're running on 59, so he's going to say he's running north and east. But yeah, 129 miles to 459. And that's where 20 and 59 splits going east. Yep. All right. I'll get back with y'all. Got the green light, got the green light. So are they open or closed? Looks like they're closed. Yep, it's closed. So yeah. Anyway, either way, I had the green light, but yeah. That's cool. So we're about 2.5 miles from the state line. Alrighty, folks. Right up here gonna be the state line. Oh boy. We're gonna hit a bunch of bumps trying to stop and try to avoid them because I got yeah, right there. Welcome to Alabama, folks. Local time is 1:50 and it is 88 degrees. Yeah, and I got to stop here real quick. We ain't gonna be here long, but yeah, I still have to stop. Oh my God. My eyeballs be swimming. Oh, there's that transmission again. Lord. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we made it through Tuscaloosa. As you can see on the side of the road, you can see the water over there. It's been raining. It ain't raining now, but it had been raining here. We're 24 miles from the fuel stop. I just can't believe I'm getting 6.3 miles to the gallon with running 11th gear the whole time. But then, like I said, it's a light load too, so that helps. But anyway, oh, there goes a helicopter on the trailer. Anyway, yeah, we 23 miles from our fuel stop now. I'll get back with y'all shortly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yeah, to get over here, I'm gonna probably clean my windows. I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna be running through some rain, so I might not waste my energy on cleaning the windows. We still got, still got 168 miles right now to get to Austell. That was the CB radio. I don't know who that was. He wasn't talking to me. But anyhow, we are 12 miles from the fuel stop. Well. Evidently, we got a wreck.
That's not you.
We got a wreck up here at the 104. And there's no other way for me to get there. That's where I got to get fuel. And there's no other way for me to get there other than sit through this shit. Man. Well. It is what it is. This right here is going to screw my time up too, because it's 2.5 hours from here to the yard, and I got 2 hours and 40 minutes. So if this takes too long, I'm screwed on delivering this load today. Which, to be honest with you, I might just stay right here in McCalla, get my fuel and everything, and just stay right here. I didn't want to, but I just might. Man. Well, it is what it is. We got 2 miles to the exit. I don't know whether I want to stay here in this lane or go to the left lane or go to the right lane. I don't know what lane to get into. The wreck's on the right, in the right lane. Normally, the lane that's blocked is the one that moves the best, but right now, that's not the case. Well, so we'll just keep easing that way. That's all I can do. All right, folks. Well, I messed up my hair today, Lord. I got to do some. Yeah, I got to fix it. I cut it, but I messed it up. So anyhow, yeah, this place is a cluster right now. I couldn't even get to the fuel pump. So once I got in here, it took me, not the highway, but the road right here in front of the truck stop. It took me 10 minutes to get off the road. And once I got in the parking lot, I said, forget it. I'm done. So anyhow, we parked. This is going to be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.